He ain't even in the playoff pick. I don't think. That shit ain't popped up on my YouTube yet. There you go. Who, me? Yeah, I work but Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday. I don't understand why they making us come in on Friday when motherfuckers gonna be goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I could be going to the damn Georgia or something like that. Motherfuckers want to come in right after the damn fourth. I might not go in on that Friday, bro. I might charge that bit to the game. Uh, they got us off on that Thursday though. See, I wish I had that schedule though. But yeah, shit, yeah. Yeah, that Monday through Thursday shit, well, that's a good ass schedule. But on my job, they they got we only got first shift and weekend shift, and weekend shift is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it look like it's gonna rain today. Yeah, I might have to take them points for Friday though, boy. I don't know. It really depends on how I feel that Friday morning when I get up. I might have to call in that day, boy. You said what?
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife
Oh, that's
Stadium in
sweet.
East Rutherford. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Jets. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Lamar changing the look. How about this on 1st and goal? And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mecole Hardman. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Jets 0. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now this defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the
That sound
football.
like, they
So
sound
that
like my
tells me that
cousins
they've
and
got all
shit.
their assignments down, and they're playing
I'm
with
saying they
extreme
got their
confidence.
Georgia. Nah, homeboy. I can't keep saving you like this now.
Third down and 6.
Hey, 88. Jump out. On the 50.
Throwing is Rodgers. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect.
Your girl, she got kids.
Defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
She got 3.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens will take over.
Get the kids. The kids fuck with her. Yeah, that's a good thing then. Step mom.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And then get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Play action. Now Jackson going deep for Walker. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays.
Oh, okay. That was
Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They go play action now. Jackson. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker now to add the point after.
Who said that?
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
What the hell? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
Man. I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Who?
26.
Man, she ain't learned a lesson yet.
Inside.
Now Rodgers. Under pressure, they got
Sweeping.
him again. Kyle Hamilton defense and running up from his safety spot and earning the sack.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game.
Man, she going backwards. She falling into a motherfucking hole.
Certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now.
I used to feel sorry for her, but I can't even feel sorry for her no more.
Fielded at the 33. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
Hell no. You can't respect shit like that, bro.
As it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A big play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles,
she already
this
seen
offense
it.
is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, she seen that shit then. Whoa.
Explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat.
She's real skeptical about, you know, like friends and shit like that. You feel me? Like that shit, that's just like me.
That only adds to their reputation as the
And
league's
that friend
best
shit, where you
offense.
get real skeptical about that shit, where you show one little sign of some bullshit,
they kick this one away.
man, you start talking to your ass.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
She better get right for them damn kids, man. That should be her main goddamn focus, man.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything. There he goes, left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels.
He got a whole nigga
He's
over
trying
there.
to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
I was for the sake of like, I was like, hold on now.
Jets whip the football here. As
Let's
they
go.
got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
Now a play
Okay.
fake. Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. And this is caught. And all the way
Boy.
in. Touchdown, New York.
Hell no.
Garrett Wilson, 45 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go
Ain't
play
no
action,
fucking way in
all you
hell.
want is just a moment where the guy's covering.
So how
get
long
their
she been with this
attention
nigga?
somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
5-6
Unless
months.
that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee.
You let her do that
Gets
shit?
this out to the
He ain't no-
16-yard line.
Oh, what? Shit. Nah, man, I don't even let my kids go back over there.
Offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
Ain't on no fucking slippery slope.
2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get
The
on the
old
field.
fucking crack pipe.
And this is
You
away.
bragging
It's a
about
high
that?
kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers wants to change the look. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15.
Thank God you got away from that shit, man.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact
It's like
same
you
thing.
dealing
You
with a
start a
motherfucking,
drive that deep in your own territory, the
a
goal
5th
is a
child.
minimum of
Shit.
at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a
Only
little
so
bit.
much you can
Then
goddamn
get
do,
that
man.
done. This
You
time
can't
they
meet your
wanna
halfway,
string
then
together a
shit.
nice drive and help
Nigga.
themselves out.
What?
So they'll come up 1st and 10
Do what
now
you
from the
gotta goddamn
33. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Well, you stupid as
This to the
hell.
other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Oh, man.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your
Hey, ain't no wrong with Clingy though, bro. Ain't no wrong with that
It
shit.
doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try
Yeah,
and cover
I like Clingy
downfield.
shit too.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jermaine Johnson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
21-7, man. I'm supposed to been blowing this nigga out.
They're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just
Straight
saw there.
fucking
Yeah,
ass
those are the
cheeks.
type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left.
I only had to plant the ball once though, but other than that, bro, this is bad.
Backed up here.
Run
Tough
my plays
spot,
on
needing
me.
11 yards to pick up the first. third down, Jackson.
What?
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small
He
sample
thought to
size,
be
but
wide
they're
open,
now
bro.
over 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third
Fuck
down
that.
for offenses.
I'm going
So
for
what's
it.
the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
But what? 4-1 on count for what? Oh, nah. Hell no.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. To throw is Jackson.
He dropped it.
And it's
What
incomplete.
the?
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off.
Bro, get my pick.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Over. Back north. Get 300. 630. Look at that.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Give me that shit.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
This is Walker. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Jackson on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it
there. What?
They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This nigga pausing the game for, bro. Come on, man. God damn.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly
Oh,
fading
man.
here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Right.
Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
26. Inside.
Rodgers now to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is inside the 5.
Definitely a midget.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Nah, I almost did. I was on the 1 yard line, but they could have gave me that
as we get back underway in this second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line.
I should be up at least 42-0 right now, honestly. This shit boring, bro. I ain't gonna flex to you.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Hey, 626.
At the 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
9 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 50.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Yeah.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
See, Dick said his back gonna be showing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Going deep for Walker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
2nd and 10. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Connection with Walker going across the formation. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Quez Watkins, 44 yards. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
He said what?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Psycho ain't my cousin.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He said he wanted some speed,
Caught
man.
that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Get 300. Get 300.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And able to get this
Fuck
one
out of
across
here.
the 45.
Yeah, I'm beating up on your homeboy, man. Hey, that was for that day he was talking all that shit.
Themselves a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just
That was for that day he was talking that shit.
The way they did on the last play.
Rodgers.
That shit. Come on. He threw it across his body, bro. Like, come on.
All the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Nigga ass, man. Can't talk that shit, you can't back it up, you feel me?
They're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and
Like
they're really
that.
putting together a good drive.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On that nigga
There,
ass.
but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
No diddy.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more.
Give me that shit.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Ravens
He lucky he got goddamn
shy of the 20.
7.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
I'm gonna pound that bit. I'm gonna pound that bit. Well, let them keep bringing out these goddamn DBs up.
Because you know
they ain't learned their lesson yet.
Both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
All right.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. This one out quickly to Watkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. Again, that's Watkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down, Baltimore.
Fucking guys.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get in the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's what you call stringing the play out. I know he was looking for a spot to get upfield, but they gave him nowhere to cut, nowhere to find a place to make it into the secondary, and they forced him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, how you underthrow it?
Intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been
Come on, man.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return comes
all right, after the game.
Right at the 44-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football.
After the game.
They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
He dropped it.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA
Boring
Sports.
ass game, man. This shit is boring as hell.
Let's go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10.
Get out of
And no catch
here.
there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Henry running right. Fights him off. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, I ran the wrong route. They ain't gonna do number G right back. Probably run the ball all 3 goddamn downs, man. Something. Ain't doing nothing with it. Ain't doing nothing with it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
He got open on that. Okay.
The 34-yard line.
That's cool. We're going to run the ball right here, though. Ain't throwing that hoe. What I told you.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, stick 26.
Mm-hmm.
Now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4.
Million motherfucking.
Yet another first down.
Yeah.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a
Goddamn
timeout
no
instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, this. Back north. Get 300. Get 300. We didn't get that.
Rodgers going to throw.
Get out of here, bro.
Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try.
I'm going to go for 2 when I scroll 2 then.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case,
and got his man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown,
I'm going for 2 too.
Baltimore. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Now Jackson going to shift him around. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Inside.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Give me that shit.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty
Make a pop like a drop
this
around
one's
these
gone.
motherfuckers.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
51. Jets 15.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down.
You're trying to run the ball.
His
That's
way
crazy.
forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Now they'll change things around before the
Still
snap.
trying to run the ball, man.
Get 300. Get 300. Flip it, get it.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You keep trying to do the same shit. It's not going to work.
Ravens are going to have the football.
It's not going to fucking work, bro.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have
It's not
another
gonna work.
interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the
Nate
road.
motherfucking Wiggins,
Help
man.
seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well.
Taking it right down Broadway. Big strides. Look at him go. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean,
Oh,
I would just go
man.
ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Give me that.
And now here's another interception. Tanner Muse with it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. This one deep for Wilson.
Come on, man. Stop fucking trying this man, bruh.
Interception. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
4th down. Here's Jackson.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Niggas get some sorry ass shit,
They
bro.
have it at the 38-yard line.
They can't get no sorry